What's going on, my loves? It's your girl Toy with my crazy life and crew, and yes, I am back. Took a quick little break, and of course, Ladybug took over the channel for a while, so I hope you guys enjoyed her videos. But I just wanted to come back to you guys because, as you guys know, I am definitely an original. I am cut from my own cloth. Like, the cloth that I'm coming from is the only cloth that was made, and I was made from it. And here you go, you have me, your girl Toy. Now, saying that is to get to a point. You guys know I'm really passionate because it comes out when I speak. I use a lot of profane language from time to time, and that's just me. I don't force myself to be a part of anybody's life, so if you don't like it, I mean, that's okay. Exit, stage left, stage right, that's fine. I'm not going to be upset. However, there is a such thing as, practice what you what you speak, or what you preach, or whatever, because like I said, I'm just trying to be authentic and real with you guys. And it has come to my attention that there are a lot of false teachers, or teachers who say they speak from the life, they are teaching from the source, they are a humble servant of the source, the great all, the spirit, all this great stuff. But it's like, are you really? Because if you were, which, like I said, I'm speaking on myself as well, not just the others, because I'm not going to point the finger and be a hypocrite as if I don't do this myself. But as of today, it will come to an end because I'm speaking it into existence. So I'm going to manifest that I grow to be an even better person than I was yesterday and the day before that, and so on and so forth. Now, you have all these so-called humble servants of the life, the source, the great all, and all that. But how are you considering yourself a humble servant when people have questions and you get aggravated and frustrated and you're snapping on them? Now, I do understand the frustration because you probably have explained something through in and throughout, over and over, in a multiple different concepts, and they just can't comprehend or just grasp it. So yeah, it's frustrating. So that's when you know someone is truly, truly, truly trying to get on their journey and they need help, or they are straight up bullshitting you. But as this great servant, this teacher that you're supposed to be, the last thing you do is get so hot-headed and then you start calling them names. Because right now, we are trying to promote love and positivity so everyone can raise their vibrations and get out of this fear-based state that they're in, watching the news and so scared to do what they want to do and be free and live their lives. They're going to clock in on somebody else's job to make just a fraction of what this company or corporation is making. So people already have enough frustrations and distractions in their life. So when they're coming to you, hopefully they are coming to you genuinely because they want to know. Now, like I said, I have fallen guilty of this myself, where people may want to know or they have questions. However, I'm also not stupid because I don't believe, and I know. And I know that when I'm listening to someone and I'm watching them and we are face to face having a physical interaction as well as this communication, this great conversation, I know when you're purposefully, meticulously trying to guide the concept or the topic of this conversation somewhere where you can have higher ground, so you can press my buttons and frustrate me. And trust me, it's okay, because I'm going to continue to come back unless I just feel like you are a waste of my time. And once you become that, I'm not going to spend any of my time because I am wealthy and my wealth comes from my time because I do what I want in my time freely. I do not clock into anyone's job. I do not have a legitimate source of income. I struggle my ass off. Yet, you're not going to see me sitting here acting like, oh yeah, everything is so great and, I'm just so great and everything's always good. Because it's not. We have balance. Please believe that for all the good, there is a lot of bad. And you have to find your balance. So don't think that just because I consider myself both a student and a servant as well as a teacher in the great all, I am not above you at all. Now, what I mean by that is, no, I don't think I am better than you. However, I know that I have more knowledge and I know more, so I know that there are things that I can teach, and I also know that I don't also have all of the knowledge, and I also don't know as much as I would like to know or want to know. So even if you're not walking this great walk in the mighty all and being a servant, you can still teach me something. So on that note, there are you guys out here, because I haven't been on YouTube a lot lately. I've been doing a lot of Facebook Live, and that was simply because that's what Spirit led me to do, because I just happened to log in and I see all these great teachers who I look to for knowledge, and the law of correspondence has me to get led there for confirmation. But at the same time, as I'm getting my confirmation, I see your cockiness. And don't get me wrong, because ego is the best thing. You need to know that you need to love and have an ego. You always come first. You cannot do anything for anyone without making sure you are at 100%. And that includes parents. I cannot bust my ass to put food in my house, and I'm putting my kids first, absolutely, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, are they 100% first? Hell no. Because if I don't take care of myself so that I'm able to bust my ass and bring the food in and make sure the rent paid, guess what? Now my kids will suffer. So I need to put myself first. If I know that, look, we only got 4 pieces of damn chicken breast, and I know Zion 15 and he good for 2, and Ladybug gonna eat 1 and I'm gonna eat 1, that don't mean that if Zion eat his 2 and I didn't even eat my whole 1, that it's okay for him to just say, let me get that because I still haven't had enough. Because guess what? He's a child. I have to take care of him. He's not entitled to everything I have, because guess what? I need what I need so that I can be at optimal level to take care of this child. So on that note, when you have these people telling you, oh, you need to set your ego aside, fuck them and keep it moving, because they still need to learn and grow on their end, because the ego is the most important. Just like the female lion, the lioness, she goes out and she hunts. She hunts several times, but guess what? Her first hunt is for her. She gonna take something down, she gonna eat it the hell up, and then she gonna bring back whatever might be left of its carcass, and then she finna go hunt for the rest of the pride. That's how that works. I can't help take care of y'all if I don't take care of me first. So, yeah, it's really hard on my journey. It's extremely hard because I have to find the balance of being both positive, and also I do have to be negative, because I cannot let me get hurt because of you. So there's no such thing as nice. You know what nice is? You should look up the etymology of the word nice, because nice is just a polite way of calling you fucking stupid and ignorant. So no, I'm not nice. I might have tried to be, but it was just against my character, and that's why, because I'm not ignorant by far. I have no hair on my tongue. I do not conform. And that's how it's supposed to be. We are supposed to do what comes natural to us. be at nature, which means if it floats your boat and tickles your pickle and there is no harm to anyone, do it. Absolutely. Because that's what we're here for. Whenever you do things with the negative intent of taking, stealing, harming, anything for anyone, any being, it comes back on you. So when you walking around with this old fucked up disposition and all this negative energy, guess what? You're putting out negative, so you're going to get back negative. Now, like I said, I am completely new. I'm a newborn in my walk of life, but it's not new to me. It's just new to me in this life because I got some catching up to do because energy doesn't die. We are infinite beings just having a human experience. So that means you've had lifetimes, several before this one, depending on how old your spirit is. But that's up to you to freaking know thyself and get comfortable and step outside of the box and have no fear. Because fear is false evidence appearing real. You're scared to go buy that nickel bag or that quarter or that pound of weed because you think that the police is just going to get you. Fuck them. If that's what you want and you want to go get it, go get it. Better yet, if that's what you want, be the cultivator of it. Go get the seeds, plant the plant, nourish it, and watch it grow. And then reap your harvest. Reap what you sow. And continue to take care of it so you have that in abundance. I have love and peace in abundance. I am the happiest, wealthiest person who absolutely has no monetary value at all. You know why? Because I stepped outside the box. I stopped letting society dictate what is supposed to be and what's not supposed to be. Meaning, I'm not supposed to waste my life sitting somewhere I am unhappy, performing a job that I do not want to do, have no inclination. In fact, it makes me sick to think of I have to wake up, get dressed, and go here just so that I can take care of my family. Because you're not supposed to do that. Now, if you wake up and you like what you do, absolutely fine and well, you do it and you be the best at it. However, you need to know that you are the all. You are in the all and the all is connected. So, on that note, instead of walking around because you ain't got no job and you going through some bullshit and you just negative and you blaming it on this person, this place, that thing, no, it's your fault. Because while you sitting up there being all negative, being a pity whore, drowning yourself in woe, all you're going to do is keep attracting that back. And I know this, I'm speaking from experience. I have been going through some fucked up shit. I lost a job making $15 an hour. I got a car that was stolen. I went to jail behind my own vehicle. I have charges of grand theft auto, and forgery. I have a bachelor's degree which entitles me to great jobs. I have student loans which I have to pay off because I invested in myself just for life to kick me in my ass because guess what I was doing? Trying to be nice. Fuck being nice. Like I said, you need to look up the etymology of the words we have. You know why you spell words? Because they are spells. Words are spells. You go to grammar school to learn. Guess what? Grimoire means. Look it up because that is the root word for grammar. Grimoire. It means to be casting freaking spells. So you send your kids to grammar school where they learn how to spell literally. But guess what? Now they don't learn cursive because they're trying to break the curse. Because you are now aware. So now they're trying to do away with your signature. But keep all of those binded who have already signed and connected the links. And yeah, I can explain that, but I choose not to because that's something, a whole horse of a different color right now. But yes, I have knowledge. I know. I don't believe in shit, but I have knowledge. I know a lot, and I am still learning, and I choose to share information, and you can take it or leave it. That's up to you. But like I said, I am the humble servant, and no, I'm not trying to make anybody feel low because they still believe in Jesus or anything like that. But what I want you to do is research and understand, because yesterday was my last day in hell. And what I mean is, hell is not this place where you go when you die. No, a lot of people are in hell right now because they punch in that clock and they are not happy. They are absolute miserable, like super misery is going on right now. And misery love company. So guess what? You try to help other people get a job with you so they can be misery, but y'all think y'all happy because you're getting a little bit of money. But there's so much more to this life than money. There really is. Like I said, I don't have a job. I don't have a legitimate source of income. Yay, as of May, I started getting, this little bi-weekly child support, but that's not even enough to pay two of my bills for me and my children. Yet, I'm still here. Yes, I am seriously indebted to my landlord. Absolutely. However, I know how to communicate. And because I know how to communicate, I am still given grace and I'm allowed to stay in this property knowing that I owe. And yes, I have every intent of paying, but whenever I can, because I'm not finna worry and stress myself to death over something that I don't have. And because of the events that have taken place in my life, it's hard for me to attain what I have. So all I can do is sit here, be happy, and know that at least I'm a better person than I was before. I'm a better person than I am today than I was yesterday. I am a great mother. I have beautiful, intelligent children. So regardless of how people feel or think about me, it doesn't matter, because that's just your thought process. If you want to give me your energy by thinking about me and dwelling on me, please do it. And when you send it, I don't care how negative it is, I'm going to transmutate it and turn it into something positive that gets me and my children by. Because that's what I do. That's what this life is. This isn't about caring about what your mama, your grandma, your daddy, your uncle, brother, sisters, cousin, friends, associates, whatever. Who cares? Because unless they are actually going out of their way to do for you, to take care of you, to help you handle what you need to handle, I don't give a damn. And guess what? Even if they are, because there are a lot of people who are really, really good and they will genuinely help you because they just know that you need help. They won't speak about it and don't want anything in return. But then you have those who want to help just so they can talk about it and then hold it over your head. And then, God forbid, something happens on their end, they're going to come to you for help. And you might be in a position where you still can even help yourself barely, and you can't help them. So now they're going to freaking come at you with all their negative energy and be a vampire, suck all up your energy, and at the same time try to stress you out and hold something over your head because, yeah, they helped you when they could. But if I can't do something, I can't. Straight up. I'm not taking away from me or my kids, never again. Right now, I am single, and it hurts because no one wants to be alone. No one. We all want a companion. We all want a mate. We all want someone who we can divulge our deepest, most intimate of secrets. And I don't have that. And I tried very long to hold on to it, but I just had to come to the realization. Practice what you preach. Let it go. Just let it go, because it's not meant. You're getting so much negativity out of it and you want so much positivity, but let it go. So I had to let it go. And it was all my fault, the whole situation, because I kept excusing behavior and it's okay and we're going to work through it. And no, we're not going to do anything. You need to change your behavior. If you like me and you love me the way you say you do, if you know your behavior is a problem and it was a big problem before you even met me, obviously that says a lot about you and your character. So on that note, you gotta go. It's not me. And yeah, you a real good person. You a sweet person with one of the biggest hearts I've ever met. But no. So now I'm by myself, and you're doing what you doing. And yes, I miss you. And yes, I had to start ignoring your calls. And yes, I have to tell myself, don't send that good morning text. Don't go out your way to make communication. This needs to be ended, because it's going to start that whole cycle over again. And this is about breaking that cycle. So, yeah, I know this video is all over the place, but that's how I am. I'm all over the place. And when it comes to my mind, if spirit says, hey, let's talk about it, that's what we're going to talk about. So, your happiness is your happiness. It is very scary. I'm not going to say just get up and quit your job and hope for the best, because there is no hoping. There is the law of correspondence. You put out that good energy, you suck in that good ass prana, that Maya, and guess what? Good things are happening. They will happen. And the universe will give you confirmation through synchronicity and all other types of things. And you just have to be open. You just have to accept it. So, I just want to talk because, yeah, I haven't been here and I've been going through a lot, but I was visiting hell. And I was like, why the hell are you still here, girl? Visitation hours are over. So I ended it yesterday. And today is a new beginning, because every ending is a new beginning. And I don't know where it's coming from, but I do know it's going to be okay. The universe has my best interest at heart right now. My children and I are going to be okay. I have some massive ass bills that are due. They are coming to a head. And guess what? I am not worried about it. I already just went from Wednesday up until Monday of last week without electricity. But you don't hear me complaining, because I was still able to survive. My children were okay. We still had electricity, even though we didn't have electricity. Because where there's a will, there's a way. And now we do legit have electricity, and now that's another bill that I'm going to have to pay. But I'm not going to worry or stress myself over it, because I know that it's going to be taken care of. I am manifesting what I want in the here and now. I want where I am living to be peaceful. I want to make sure that my electric bill is paid, my water bill is paid, my FiOS bill for cable, internet, and phone is paid, and also my landlord is going to get paid. I will pay my cell phone bill and my children's cell phone bills. I'm going to take care of it. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's coming. And I just thank the universe now, because I'm manifesting what I want. I want to be able to live at peace and leave this property on a good note. But something tells me that's not going to happen, but that's also meant to be. And it's okay. I'm fine with that, because when this chapter ends, it starts a new chapter. And that's all it does. Just like when this life ends, this flesh is gone, the energy, it moves on. And it starts a whole new cycle. Flesh manifests back on that energy, and now it has a new human life experience. So, I'm going to go, because there's a lot of stuff coming to me right now, and I don't know how to just focus on one thing, because I want to talk about everything at once. So I got to get myself together. I got to meditate and figure out how I'm going to verbalize and articulate. But I'll be back. So until later, as usual, I love you very much. It's been your girl Toy with my crazy Lyfe&Krew, and smooches.